Well, hello, friend. Welcome back to the exciting adventures of SkellyBoomer. And again, I want to thank you for watching. Very much appreciate it. And I have to let you know, I had to make sort of a directorial decision here what to do because obviously now SkellyBoomer is level 28. She's got all of her skills, all of her minions. She's still got, of course, a ways to go before 50 to get to that wonderful Paragon board. And she's got lots of skill points to allocate, lots of leveling to do. And I want to get through as much, content as quickly as possible and keep my viewers entertained and interested since I am making videos. So I figured to make things go a little bit quicker, I am going to, not exactly cheat per se, but take advantage of the fact that I have leveled up a couple other Necromancers in the process of getting ready to make this video. So I have gone and tempered.
My skill is unmatched. You'll see.
I've Here we go. I've tempered um, several pieces of gear. I put darkness. Okay, I got darkness damage 41% on my gloves. I've got 170% corpse explosion damage. It gets better. I've got another 77% corpse explosion damage. And I've got 69% shadow damage over time, which I forget off the top of my head. One of the something in the skill tree is giving us something's giving us taking advantage of shadow damage over time. And I've got just one item left that I can add the proper tempering on. So let's show that. We're going to come up here to tempering. We're going to go to offensive, and I've got the legendary tempering manual, Shadow Finesse, I got at some point. So we're going to do Shadow Tempering. Whoops, let me mouse over that again so you can see exactly what we've got. It can give us either shadow damage over time, darkness damage, desecrated ground, which of course we don't use, or corpse explosion. So basically, 4 out of 5 of the options are going to be good for us, regardless of what we get. So we won't have to re-roll too many times. I only had to re-roll one of them twice so far. So we're going to take that. We're going to select Shadow Finesse and helps if I select the item. Shadow Finesse. Here we go. Temper item. And another 72% corpse explosion damage. I'm almost tempted to go back into the capstone, but I think I'll wait a little bit longer before doing that. But so let's take a look at, I think if we go down here to offensive, we should see shadow damage over time is 69%, darkness 41%. And where I guess we don't see our total boost from corpse explosion, other than of course coming down here and just looking at. Oh yes, 154% shadow damage. I don't know how to figure out the math, but we should be doing a shit ton of more damage overall with everything. Now, the other editorial decision or production decision I had to make was what to do to keep my audience interested and make these videos entertaining and amusing and happy for everybody involved, you and me. So I figured a good thing to do would be to go through and do all of the strongholds. Because the strongholds, every one of them are different, and there are some basic kind of strategies or ways to go about solving them, so to speak. And of course, once you get into doing nightmare dungeons, you really should have your strongholds open ahead of time, because some of the dungeons that you'll get from the nightmare sigils require that you have cleared the respective stronghold. Yes, indeed. Some of the dungeons are in fact locked behind the strongholds. You can't see them even on the map until you unlock the actual stronghold. If I remember correctly, what's going on up there? Oh, there's a Legion event that's starting right now, so we'll hold off on that one. I don't want to get in the middle of it. I am pretty sure on previous playthroughs and all my tunes, I forget what dungeon it is that's actually in here, but in the ruins of Karayisu, there is a dungeon that I have had show up on Nightmare Sigils, so I figured that's a good place to start. So I'll set my marker there. Might as well pick up this waypoint because we haven't actually got that yet. Pick up, figure if I grab, might as well just grab, actually I'll pick up the waypoints off camera. There's no sense in you watching me just ride around. Trot, 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 boring, boring. So, what is the nearest actual, well, I am going to want to get that anyway, because yeah, we'll grab this waypoint here, and I guess I'll go to Yelesima, so you're actually going to have to watch me trot around for a little bit. Or you can just fast forward, maybe if I remember, I'll put in a timestamp that you can skip ahead to. If I forget, somebody remind me. Somebody remind me to put in timestamps to cut out the boring stuff. Or maybe just, in fact, you actually like to watch me ride around and hear me just mumble to myself. Self? How's the weather over there? Speaking of the weather, I hope everybody's enjoying this lovely spring. Well, if you're in the U.S. like I am, the Northeast Coast, in upstate New York, we are having absolutely amazing weather for this time of year. It's extremely warm. Yes, climate change is not a myth in my opinion, folks. I'm experiencing it year after year living here in Schenectady. Giddy up, come on. You can do it. Yes, folks, on your left is a bunch of enemies. Coming up on your right, the thing we got to either jump or climb over. Yeah, guess we got to climb down. Why bother? Jump over. Come on, jump. There we go. Actually, I should have said this earlier, but you know what I'm going to do? Once I actually get to the stronghold, I will just start a new video. So I'm not going to cut this off right now and then just skip ahead. I am going to record from here on, though. Just in case anything interesting actually happens. You never know. Come on, horsey. We're almost there. Okay, so folks, that was a short little ride and some upgrading on gear. Thanks again for watching. If you made it this far, oh, you got such a wonderful attention span. Love you. And I will see you again shortly in the next video.